TIFU, by training my dog to pee every time she hears a zipper. Okay, so a few months ago terrible tragedy struck and I lost my dog of 9 years to an undiagnosed heart condition. As I worked from home, he was my constant companion every day all day long. I loved that dog so much. His loss was soul-crushing. I was ruined and completely unable to function. My wife decided to get a new dog for me, Cassie, just 9 weeks old and not really ready to leave her puppy mom. I was absolutely not ready. But over the past few weeks we have bonded, and while she will never replace my old pup, she has filled an empty black hole in my heart, and the darkness has mostly lifted. Meet Cassie. An absolutely wonderful pup, just 1.5 pounds of fun and fluff. She will never be much more than 4 pounds, but she's such a bright little thing. I love her very much. https://ibb.co/dzcjhgt. But that's not the foo. The foo came in training Cassie not to piss all over the house. Pooping outside was instant and effortless. But peeing? That's another story. We did the crate training thing, the pee pad thing, the shame thing, the treat thing. Cassie is only 1.5 pounds, or I swear I'd try a rolled up newspaper. Just kidding. She's so cute she can piss where she likes, and I'll happily clean it up just for a snuggle now and again. That said, it's an issue we needed to solve. One night was really bad. I would take her out, walk around, spend 1/2 an hour with her, nothing. The moment we walk in the door, she squats on the rug. ARRRRRRRRRRGH. Finally, in desperation, we go out into the backyard. It's private, dark, so I unzip, whip it out and let go, saying, "Cassie, like this." Quote. She runs over, sniffs, squats and pisses on top of my spot. Perfect. I was amazed. We ran inside. I gave her a doggy treat, praised the heck out of her, and had a little puppy party of joy. Next night, we repeat. Again, great success. Every time I take her out, let out a bit of a squirt, she runs over and pees. Such a good girl. Lately, if I even start to unzip, she squats and pees. Perfect every time. So much so that we can start to pick up the pee pads. She can have free run of the house, at least for short times when we are home and watching. No more mess. Ah, peace. One catch. It has to be me that takes her out. Obviously. Because I can't explain to the wife what's going on, and Cassie won't do her business for anybody but me. But I figure she will eventually catch on, right? So some friends come over. They greet Cassie with hugs and snuggles and praise her. My wife is explaining what a good girl she is and how quickly she became house trained. When the guy unzips his coat, Cassie runs over, squats and pees in front of him, and runs over to the treat jar waiting for her reward. FML. Turns out I haven't actually trained her to pee outside at all. I've trained her to piss to the sound of a zipper opening. TLDR. I've trained my dog to pee on top of my own pee, or even at the sound of an opening zipper. Okay, so the trick is to keep her outside as long as possible. Don't come back in until she pees. Yes, it's time consuming, but proper training always is. Keep the treat in your pocket the very moment she pees. Get all happy and excited. Make sure you say the word pee or tinkle or whatever, and give her the treat. Do this every time. After a few times, keep the treat in your hand where she can see it. She'll get excited. Tell her to go pee, tinkle, whatever word you used when you were training her. She'll associate the word with the action, and the reward, praise, will let her know it's a positive action. It's important to keep using the same word. She'll pick up pretty quickly. She seems like a smart little dog. Edit. Thanks for the awards, guys. Lol, oops. Keep in mind, small dogs tend to be much harder to potty train. Teensy bladder. It was super frustrating with my lil corgi. And at some points I felt like he would never get it. But he did. It just takes time and a lot of patience. Don't use pee pads. Instead just pick her up any time she's doing it in the house, interrupt her, and put her outside. Also let her out every 23 hours or so. Damn you Pavlov. If you still need help training her the right way, try this. Limit her water drinking to only when you want to take her out. 20 minutes prior to potty time. Let her have some water and then play with her. Take her out. When she pees, say whatever you want your pee command to be. Kessie, go potty. Quote. And then reward her with a premium treat like a little piece of hot dog. If she does pee inside, if you catch her in the act, then say her name real loud or clap so that she stops. Pick her up and carry her outside. Make sure to use a bioenzymatic cleaning spray to clean it up. Anything else and it will still leave a scent that tells your dog this is a pee spot. I would bet that's why she's still struggling with it. If you don't catch her in the act, just clean it up with the bioenzymatic spray. Her lil brain won't be able to connect why she's being shamed with her peeing inside. Don't bother with pee pads either. Except maybe in her crate overnight. Because her lil brain also can't understand, it's okay to pee inside. But only this one specific spot. And everywhere else is off limits. She's clearly a very bright dog who just wants to make you happy. I have no doubt that she'll pick up on it quickly. She's obviously trainable. Maybe add bell training, which worked a treat for our pug. Hang a bell she can reach from door you take her out from. Help her swat the bell with her paw and ring it every time you take her out. Say a consistent phrase like, ring the bell. Go outside. As you do so, then take her out. And at first, take her to same designated pee spot every time. Tell her another consistent phrase. Much to Teen's annoyance. Ours was, pug pug potty time. Quote. You can then try hand or leash signals to circle if you want. Since dogs do that before they pee, try to wait until she pees. Then praise her, and give treat and either continue walk or return home. Repeat. Eventually she will ring bell herself. Drop everything and take her out when she does. She will test this skill by ringing the $% bell every 7 minutes for a day or two. But take her out every single time. Eventually she'll get it and catch phrases and treats can disappear. And she will only use bell when she truly wants out. Honestly, that's pretty epic. Rolling on the floor laughing. You better be careful. That dog is real smart. GIF. Is dog a Havanese? Very cute. The good news is, it no longer has to be you that takes her out. Your wife can just take a zip with her. Pavlov is laughing in his grave. Tears of joy. This is adorable. So wholesome. Oof, hope you can teach her not to pee anymore when she hears a zipper. Doggo looks adorable, he'll unlearn it. I have a French bulldog which I've heard are notoriously difficult to train. When we did potty training we went outside every hour. Fortunately I was working from home. If he peed he got a quality treat and I enforced with, go potty. He was only 10 weeks old and was trained by 34 months. That's around the age they get more bladder control. He's great now and over a year old, hasn't had an accident since then. Just be consistent, and if you can restrict water until you are able to take them outside regularly. After they drink, edit to add don't stop giving treats to reward the behavior until a few months with no accidents. That way it is really ingrained for them. A premium treat! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! This is an amazing description! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Such a cutie. Hope you get the potty training figured out. Thanks for sharing. Hilarious. My palms pee on the purr pads, and anywhere else they like. I failed miserably. Oh man op, I'm so sorry for your loss. I lost my dog a few months ago to an undiagnosed heart condition as well, literally at the age of 9. Just long enough to have gotten really attached and young enough that it felt like an injustice to her spirit. Your new baby is very, very adorable. I hope she bring you joy for a long time to come. My wife taught my dog to speak, and he just followed her around the house barking at her because he wanted treats. Good times. I had the issue briefly with my dog. He would as soon as I put a leash on him. Just have to have patience.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.